from Allseeingeyetarot, here with your Intuitive Fridays for the week of April 1st through April the 6th, 2018. So let's see what's happening for you guys. The first element that I have up is going to be the element of fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I want to mention this for my time stampers, okay? When you see that I throw up the heart, I'm just signifying that I thank you for taking the time out to listen to the video and timestamp. It's kind of like my endear gesture of love. It does not represent that you won a reading. When you have won a reading, I will comment under your timestamp, and I will tell you that you won a free ticket to come and talk to me. Okay, so it's not just when you see the heart or you see me like it. It is when I actually speak to you. Okay, because so many people timestamp, and I choose 2 winners a week. So I don't want you to be discouraged. Continue to timestamp. Okay, even if you've already won. I pull you based off of who I feel is in the most pain. Okay, it's not a favoritism thing. Just because you've been with me for a long time doesn't mean I'm going to choose you. You have readings reserved. Chances are I probably will not choose you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking for people that are in trouble, okay? People that are in trouble, they have a hard time. They don't have any money at this time. They can't book a reading. That is, you know, the individuals that I'm looking for. That's the purpose of doing this Intuitive Fridays. Now, those of you that have readings reserved with me and have been with me for a while, you could afford it. But there are people out there that are hurting, that are in trouble, and they don't have a dollar to their name, and they're like, please, God, just send me somebody that will understand me, just please. Okay, those are the ones I'm looking for. So I'm just going to keep them 100 with you, okay? Like I said, don't get discouraged. Still timestamp. But when I choose you, you will see I write it out to you. I will not just like it. I will write it out to you that I chose you as my free winner. Okay? I was having a little bit of confusion going on this last week. People were getting in my box saying, okay, I'm a free. Am I the one that won? You liked my timestamp. You know, a couple people did that. And I just want you to know that when I choose you, I will write in the box, you know, you're a free winner. Sometimes I will choose 3 people. It really depends on how much trouble you're in. I'm just keep it real with you. Okay? Okay. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for the element of fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, for the week of April 1st through April 6th? Happy Easter to those of you out there that celebrate it. Today is Easter. I was supposed to do this on Friday, but I never get to do it on Friday, so it is what it is, as long as you get it right. I will be choosing my winners for last week, so definitely, if you haven't already timestamped, I'm trying to get free space on my schedule, okay? That's what I'm waiting on, so that's what takes me a while. Another thing is, when you get chosen as a free winner, I need your name, your spouse's name. Okay, this is if you get a reading with anybody. We need your name, your spouse's name, your sun, moon, and rising sign. I don't give a shit about your Venus, your Mercury, and all that. I'm not a chart reader. I'm not going to read your astrological chart. I just want your sun, moon, and rising. For real, I just want your sun and rising. I can give a shit about your moon sign. Okay? But include the person's name, you know. Some people will hit me up and be like, I'm dating a Gemini, I'm dating a Scorpio, and I'm also messing around with this Aries. I mean, come on, Linda. Come on. Okay? I am a fucking reader. I don't know who the fuck you think I am. I'm not your girlfriend that hang with you and know all the people you're fucking. I'm just not. Okay? And a lot of times you're waiting to get on a schedule because you don't have all the information that I need. Okay? So if somebody pays after you, but they have all their information, they're going to get a spot before you. Okay, I'm not going to stop my business waiting on you to get all your information in. Okay, I need your name, your spouse's name, your sun, moon, and rising sign. Also, a brief summary of your situation. What do you want to know? Okay, well, I've been dating Bruce for 6 years. You know, I'm feeling some suspicion. Can you tell me if anything is there or whatever? Okay, or I have a child by Bruce and, you know, we've been together 20 years or whatever. That's a brief summary. Okay. I'm trying to think of all the things I have encountered that has been a problem. Definitely include the phone number. I can't reach you if I don't have your phone number. Okay, some people be so excited. They be like, is me and such going to be together forever? You know, and it's like, okay, who the fuck is such and such, Linda? Okay, if you're fucking like 4 different guys, you want me to say him? Okay, I'm not going to say him. So, you know, just give me... And then there is same-sex relationships. So I don't know if you're dating a male or a female. You know, you have to tell me that. All right, guys. And when you pay, you know, after you get the invoice, make sure you get me your information back as soon as possible if you want to get in for a reading. Now, those of you that are reserving your reading for a later date, after you pay, you just let me know, Bella, I'm going to put it in reserve until I'm ready. Feel what I'm saying? Because I have that option. Okay? I'm probably one of the few people on YouTube that have that option where just because you pay now don't mean you have to get your reading now. You could actually reserve it for a later date, especially when I'm running my specials and you want to take advantage of that. Okay, so that is an option for you guys. If you book me for a reading because you're going through problems right now in your relationship, but then tomorrow it's like so good and you don't want to fuck that up, okay, you didn't already pay, you say, okay, Bill, I want to put it in reserve for a later date. I will reserve it. I will never steal your money. I will let it be there until you actually use it. Okay, so... I just wanted you guys to know that. All right, let's see. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, April 1st through the 6th. Here we go. The Magician. 8 of Wands. The Fool. 6 of Cups. King of Wands. King of Swords. 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Overall energy for the week is the Sun card. Okay? So, trying to get all these damn cards in here. It's so hard. I don't know. Maybe it's time for me to get a camera. Maybe, you know, because I record this off of my 8 Plus Galaxy. So maybe it's time for me to get a camera so I can get a wider lens or something. I don't know, because it's kind of hard for me to get all the cards in there. All right, so let me study this. I'll be right back. All right, fire signs. All right, so I'm going to try to go in. Let me take my little sip of something. You know what I hate, fire signs? I hate when we find ourselves in a situation where maybe we're trying to get the attention of a lover, okay? And we're being met with resistance, all right? And then everybody around us is saying, you know, if you want to be with that person or if you want that person, go for that person. And you've tried everything that you possibly know how to try to get to this person or get their attention, and they're non-existent, okay? I say that because of the 8 of Wands with the King of Swords. The King of Swords could be a Libra or Aquarius individual that you're trying to link up with, some of you fire signs. But it could overall be the energy that you're being met with while trying to put something together between you and another person. It could be another fire sign like yourself. Okay? Doesn't matter. It could be any zodiac sign. It's just that you're trying to link up or put something together, start a relationship, start your happily ever after with an individual who is not meeting you on a level playing field. That's what the situation is, okay? You have the Fool card here with the 10 of Cups. It could be that this is the situation that this person is in at the moment, all right? They don't know what to do, okay, as far as starting a relationship up with you because they can't figure out how to balance their family life or whatever they got going on, okay? Maybe they just recently had a new baby. I have the 6 of Cups here. This could be their second child that they're bringing into the world. All right. And that has all of their attention, all of their focus. When it comes to starting up something new with you, it's kind of like I'm busy at the moment. Okay. So they're not responding to you with this 8 of Wands. They're not talking to you, not receiving or returning any texts. Maybe they received it, but they're not returning any texts to you or any, your attempts to try to reach out to this individual. All right. We need a resolution, absolutely. Okay, what we're going to do at this point. All right, I like this person. They like me, or I have purpose with this person. This is my soulmate. This is my karmic soulmate, my twin flame, my life partner, whatever. All right. I have purpose with this individual. I know I have purpose. All right. But when I try to, you know, pursue that or to get an alignment so that something can happen between me and this individual, I'm being met with resistance. The King of Swords is a straight up motherfucker. This is somebody who is very judgmental. He's not moved by emotion. So it doesn't, you know, matter if you're sitting on the phone crying and saying that, you know, well, I want to talk to you. I miss you. I love you. All that shit. They don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. All right. They're looking at the facts and they're looking at what is important. Okay. I got a family situation going on. I can't tend to you at this moment. All right. The person that's in the situation could be a Leo or Sagittarius. This is your partner. You're being met with resistance. All right. I would have said Aries, but it doesn't look like much, you know, many Aries are being met with this type of resistance. Maybe one in a few. If you're involved with an air sign or if you're involved with another fire sign like yourself, then it could be you. Absolutely. All right. But the majority of individuals that are going to be met with this resistance, this relationship, this divine purpose that you're trying to put together, okay, is going to be Leo or Sagittarius. All right, so let's beat down these cards. Another thing that I kind of jumped over is how people say to you, you know, well, if you want to be with that person, you have to show them that you want to be with them, and then you have to make something happen. Be persistent, you know, go after that individual, have courage. That's all the feelings that would be linked up with a magician. All right, but the problem is, how do I go after, how do I stand up to something that is not there? The Eight of Wands is a card that is kind of elusive. The Eight of Wands is, I send messages back and forth, okay, but I'm not face-to-face with this individual. I'm not able to talk to this person face-to-face, all right? It could be messages going back and forth. It could be social media. It can be online dating, all of that, but you're not in the person's presence. That's what the Eight of Wands is about. That's what I meant when I said I hate when people tell you, you know, have the courage, stand up, go after, do something. And then you're doing all that. And you're like, Lindell, only if you knew. This motherfucker is like the fucking Greek god. I mean, I can't reach this bitch. Okay, that's what you would feel. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. My phone is going to die on you guys. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. I mean, this person is very difficult to talk to. This is not a great communicator. And if, you know, a lot of people say he's a great communicator. He's the King of Swords. No, he's not a great communicator. This motherfucker is hard up. He's difficult. He's not a people person, okay? Or she. They're not people, okay? They don't know how to communicate in a way that is kind of sympathetic to your feelings. They don't have no sympathy when they communicate with you. It just is what it is. Okay, they don't understand it. They don't get the point. All right, let's see. The Magician. I'm beating the Magician because I'm trying to find a solution. The Devil card. I'm trying to find a way out of this situation, or even a way that you can kind of make your dreams manifest. And the Ten of Pentacles, like I said, this person's attached. They just recently had a new baby. They're legally married to an unhealthy situation. All right? You're too good for them, to be honest with you. What does that mean? Does that mean that I just leave this person alone and never try again? No, that's not what it means. What it means is that just expect that you're not going to have any rain, any pull, any kind of power to pull this person to you at this moment, because this person is already sort of in a situation that they cannot get out of, one that has them tied in every which way. So when it comes to family, money, finances, and everything, it has them held up. Okay, so nothing you do is going to bring this person closer to you. Let's look at the Fool. The Queen of Pentacles. Your partner is with this earth sign, okay? Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Whoever your partner is, fire signs, this earth sign is involved with them, okay? This is the person that stands in your way. This is the Devil card. That connectedness that you can't break, an unbreakable bond, okay? The reason why you can't talk to this person with the 8 of Wands here is because they're with the 7 of Swords. They're investing all of their energy and time into this person. And the crazy thing is, they're probably not even paying this person any attention because it is on a Fool card. Okay? So what's holding you up is the fact that they got a karmic situation. Okay? That is in alignment with this Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus. Okay? That they just so happen to be running out of, and they're not accepting. Okay? But it is karmic tie. It is the only thing that'll, get them towards you. But right now, they have too many options. They just have too many options to focus on this karmic partner. Why is it like that? Well, they have free will. They don't have to take care of it right now. They can decide that they don't want to take care of it right now. They want to run from all their responsibilities. And what does that do for you? Well, it leaves you in waiting. It leaves you, holding on and waiting for this person to get towards you. Okay, I see a lot of this energy with life partners or twin flames. Okay, a lot of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, all of them. I have seen every last one of the fire signs that are dealing with twin flame unions right now. Okay, if you're not with a twin, you're definitely with a life partner. I've seen it. All right, so, most of the individuals that we're talking about, there is interference right now, and that interference is coming from an earth sign. All right, and that earth sign has them held up because there's some sort of family ties. It could even be that maybe you don't have the money or the finances to support this person, and this is what this person's main motive is. Okay, and they're looking for money and happiness. They equate their happiness by money, drugs, drinking, partying, that sort of thing. And the Queen of Pentacles can provide that. And you're not the one that can provide that at the time because you have a no-nonsense attitude. This King of Swords could even be your attitude, okay, that you're resonating at, even though you're the King of Wands. This could be the attitude that you are emitting out. And your twin is at a stage where they want to be wild, uncontrolled. They want to have some fun. They want to party. They want to drink. They don't want to be in that controlled environment. Okay? So they done met it with an earth sign who's very lenient, who wants to party like a rock star just like them. Okay? And this is what has them occupied. Or they're not receptive to the earth sign. And the earth sign is the karmic partner that you raised up before you can get with this person. Okay? So you put these laws in place for yourself, believe it or not. You put these laws in place for yourself, believe it or not. Why did you put these laws in place? Well, do you know how hard it is to be with somebody that doesn't want to be with you, or doesn't acknowledge you, or doesn't see you as worthy to settle down with? It's very difficult. So if you're trying to get a person to acknowledge you, to respect you, to see you as a helper or their equal, you can't beat it into a person that's running around and want to be wild at this moment. So no, what do? You raise up a karmic situation that's going to end up making them suffer. And when they suffer, they're going to end up running their ass back to you, realizing this person was always there for me. They never did me wrong. They never pushed me away. You understand? So at the end of the day, what they're going to do is, once they take hold of that Queen of Pentacles, because it looks like the Queen of Pentacles is in front of you, once they take hold of that Queen of Pentacles, that is the ultimate design or the experience that you've created in order to help them to recognize who you are. That's how that works. Okay? And the physicality of it is, maybe they got a new baby with that person. Maybe they already have 2 kids with that person. They're already stuck to that person. And they're not ready to let that go. Alright? Doesn't matter. Whatever way you want to shake it, it's still going to equate to nothing's going to happen this week. Okay? That's just what it is, fire signs. With your life partner, your twin flame, nothing's going to happen this week because some of your twins are not even accepting this karmic Virgo, Taurus person that is in the way that you've raised up to help them to grow. Some of them are not accepting it. Some of them are running from it. All right? So what does that mean? It means that they have to pick up that person before they even get anywhere near you. And I know some of you say, well, I want to be with the person now. I don't want to wait forever or whatever. Well, you can't be with the person now. It's just impossible. I'm just telling you what it is. Okay? If you're with that person right now, it'll be like you're forcing that person to be with you because they don't want to be there. Do they love me? Are they in love with me? They can love you to the fucking depths, but they're not ready for the type of partnership that is designed for the two of you. I'll put it that way. They're not ready to acknowledge or appreciate the type of partnership that is designed for the two of you. All right? Because life partner and twin flame, that shit is hard. I keep telling y'all. Nobody wants to listen to me. Everybody wants to, oh no, this is it. This is the one. Listen, Linda, I'm telling you, that shit is a sacrifice. And most men, especially if it's a man, okay, they look at that like jail. I don't want that shit. I got to be with another person. I got to completely open up. There is no boundaries. There's no shade. There's no fucking blinds to pull down. I'm just exposed to this person. Well, I'm not ready to do that. Doesn't sound appealing to me. Okay, so you're waiting for them to raise their vibration and to get done with all of their antics before they can even make it back to you. What do you do in the meantime? You move the fuck on. Catalysts, soulmates, karmic soulmates. There's those partners out there for you to fuck around with. Okay, you don't have to sit back and wait for the twin or the life partner to get ready. Whoever told you that bullshit. Anyway, I was going to say something real fucking rude, but I ain't going to say it. Whoever told you that bullshit, wait for the twin flame or the life partner. Because you can't go anywhere else. No, you can't go anywhere else when it comes to the end of your cycle. But you can go wherever the fuck you want in the meantime until that bitch get ready. That's what I do. Okay, Linda? I'm just telling you what it is. All right? Like, share, comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you need more information on that, you know, you just want to know the design and how it's working, you can hit me up, allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Look in the description box for the pricing of the readings. And for the month of April, and we can talk about it. And I help you out as much as I can. Until next time, thank you, fire signs. This is going to be for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for the week of April 1st through the 6th. Spirit and universe, what are the messages you have for water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for the week of April 1st through the 6th? Time is moving so fucking fast. We're already in April, y'all. I could have swore I just looked up yesterday and I was doing January. This is crazy. Okay, let's see. Water. Timestamp if you'd like the opportunity to win a free reading, 30 minutes. Water signs, here we go. The World. Two of Cups. The Tower, and the Four of Pentacles. The Star, the Lovers, look at that. You got divine partnerships, water signs. Divine partnerships that are trying to align with you. The Fool, but you got things that you got to get out of before you could even get to this partnership. The Ten of Cups, the Four of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. Overall energy is the Strength card. Stop running from your responsibilities, water signs. I say it often, but I'm going to say it again, okay? You got divine partnerships that are waiting for you to align so that you guys could come together, okay? You got the World and the Star card. The World card is for something to end and a new cycle to begin, all right? So these are contracts, physically karmic contracts that you've created that needs to come to an end so that you can get what is hidden or what is waiting for you. The Star is hope. This is to get the things that are in alignment with your true self. You get the Two of Cups and the Lovers together. This is divine partnership. This is love at its highest quarter, okay? Life partners, twin flames, that sort of shit. Okay, so a lot of you water signs are definitely life partners and twin flames. The problem is you got one, it's kind of like you got one lesson to complete before you can actually get into that or step into that, all right? Now, you may be a little bit bitter right now, water signs, because a lot of your endeavors, your personal endeavors, whatever's going on in your life seems to be falling the fuck apart, okay? You seem to be being ripped away from partners that maybe you put a lot of love and effort and energy into. Because the truth of the matter, with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, you're not even recognizing the person that's actually for you, okay? Some of you do, very small, select few of you do, okay? But others of you, you don't recognize this shit. You're still playing out there in the field, and you're pissed and bitter because... why are you ripping from me what the fuck I love or what I want? Well, there has to be that tearing apart of that thing that is unhealthy in order for you to get to the thing that is healthy for you. All right? Some of you are getting caught up in baby situations, family, familial ties. It could be family members that are trying to keep you away from whatever partnerships you got going on, marriages, okay, long-term relationships. Family is tearing that apart, some sort of family. Your family members don't like your girlfriend. Your family members don't like your wife, your husband, okay? And they make it difficult for the two of you to be together, and you feel like you're always fighting, okay? If I make one false move, this shit's going to fall apart, all right? You're always fighting for that partnership, okay? When you just need to release it. The Four of Pentacles, doesn't matter, it's a four. Four tries to tell you not to get stagnant, you know, even though you've accomplished a lot of things, you still need to move forward and continue to create. You don't just find one thing very early on and then it's done and over with. No, you have lessons to complete. So you need to get up off your tail end and you need to keep moving forward. Even if things are falling apart that you really love or you want to hold on to. The Tower. Let's see. Nine of Cups. Like I said, family shit is tearing up long-term partnerships. You get the Nine of Cups. It's going to be pregnancies that are breaking away relationships. Yeah. Seven of Wands. Breaking away relationships that have lasted a long time, that has run its course. Not respecting the recycling process. Staying with a partner that no longer suits you. Staying with an individual that doesn't even make you happy. You don't sleep in the same bed. You don't talk. You don't communicate. There's no sex. There's no food being cooked. You know, there's just not no happiness with keeping one another. All right. So you got new situations that are coming in that are breaking that apart. Pregnancies. Okay. Now, water signs are very stubborn. Even though your shit is falling apart at home, you still want to save face and act like you got it going on. So this new pregnancy comes in and you're pushing the pregnancy away. Little do you know, the pregnancy or the new child or, you know, the cheating situation affair that is coming through is coming to shake you loose of that thing that is no longer healthy for you. The Fool. You got the Chariot and the Judgment card. Now, with a Chariot and Judgment card, like I said, it's coming to shake you loose. Okay, the Chariot can have a lot of meanings. Every card in the whole 78 deck can have a million meanings. Okay, but the one that I'm going to take is the one that is most relevant with the cards that are lining up. Okay, this is about moving forward, realizing that something has been dead. It's time to resurrect yourself. Come up from the dead, the ashes. Okay, you're holding on to a dead thing, beating a dead horse. It's time to move forward. Okay, it is the Tower and the Fool card. All right, the Fool is totally unaware of the effects that his behavior will have on his current relationship. So you done got around, fucked around with somebody, had sex with them without protection. You never thought they would get pregnant because maybe they told you they were on birth control. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's kind of like being elusive, you know. Meanwhile, it's like Spirit is looking at you like, well, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Seven of Wands. Let's go to Seven of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Maybe you were with a air sign. Water signs. Air sign. Libra. Gemini. The Sun card. Some of you could also be not so sure about the pregnancies. Not so sure about the children that are coming in. Not so sure about the girlfriend that is breaking up your relationship. I don't even know if I want to fucking be with you. You're calling my wife. You're calling my husband. Okay. And you're telling them that, you know, you're revealing what the fuck is going on between us. You caused a lot of heartbreak and a lot of pain. I wasn't ready to get out of that relationship. Okay. Now that third party, whether it's an air sign, or earth sign, or whatever, okay, is looking at you like, well, you told me you love me. You told me you want to be with me. You told me you want to settle down with me. Okay. You told me that you was just with your wife because of the kids. You told me you was just with your husband because, you know, he was paying a rent on a house or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I told you all that shit because that's the way I felt. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay. However, I didn't have no intentions on leaving this motherfucker, and it's not right for you to step out of pocket and to tell this person or reveal this person heartbreak and betrayal that I'm doing with you. You're supposed to keep it quiet and keep it on the low. Little do you know, this is bigger than you. This is about spirit. This is really designed to get you towards that life partnership. Okay? It's designed to get you towards that life partnership. Somebody's going to have to get their heart broken in order for someone to, you know, heal their heart or to find happiness. It's going to happen. You'll never do it, okay? Because you're comfortable with where you're at. Even though it's fucked up, you're comfortable with where you're at. You've been doing it for a long time. I'm comfortable. I don't want to lose my seat. I don't want to move my feet. But it's time for you to do so. Let's go into the Two of Cups. Two of Swords. You can have a life partner, twin flame, that you are totally you got a life partner, twin flame, that you are totally unaware that is your life partner or twin flame. Okay? There's somebody that scares the living shit out of you. Let's keep it 100, water signs. All right? There's a connection that scares you. It's very strong. It triggers areas in your life that requires manifestation or physical mirroring of what you're feeling internally. All right? So there's a partner that you have run into, and you're unaware. It's kind of like you know what the fuck you feel inside, because you can't deny these feelings with the Two of Swords. You can't deny what you feel internally. However, outwardly, you're not trying to act like you know what the hell's going on. Meanwhile, you think about this person all the time. You think about this person all the time. All right? But you're not trying to acknowledge outwardly what you're feeling internally. Stop lying to yourself. You know this person's the one. The Lovers. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Three of Pentacles is the helper. This is that's that person. Look at that, Five of Cups. The Three of Pentacles is the helper. This is that person that has come in that caused a pregnancy or some sort of thing, and it caused you to lose this relationship. I believe you may have been, a lot of you, there's an earth sign. I'm going to tell you what it is, because I already know the energy. There's an earth sign that's interrupting your current relationships, your long-term relationships, whether you're with a fire sign, an air sign, okay? It doesn't matter. They're coming in and they're affecting your relationships because they are urging you that it is time to make a decision. Stop sticking with things that no longer suit you. Stop sticking with things that doesn't make you happy. But even though breaking up is something that you wanted to do, you wanted to get out of that situation, you did not want somebody else to be the cause of it. Meaning that you didn't want somebody else to call your wife or call your girlfriend or have a baby, or you didn't want them to break it up. But at the end of the day, there's still some sort of happiness that is over, that is all said and done, and it's all out in the open. There is a moment, okay, of finally it's fucking over. Everybody knows everything. But it's not to say that it's not going to hurt, because it is. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt because you're used to doing something for a long time. You're used to doing that same person. You used to stand with that same person, okay? And moving on to something totally new is scary. It's very scary. Four of Pentacles. Hold on. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Now, be careful. Look at that King of Cups. Some of you are neglecting your responsibility. Look at this shit. Some of you are neglecting your responsibilities, guys, okay? Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Some of you are not even reaching out to the kids that you're making, the family that I really feel that this is talking to this week. This is talking to those water signs that lost your wife, lost your husband over infidelity in babies. Okay? Infidelity. There was cheating, a third-party situation that brought on family. You know, that brought on children. And you're trying to neglect that person that ended up having a child that broke up your marriage or broke up your relationships. But I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be able to get to your life partner or the twin flame or something of significance until you first acknowledge this person that come in, because this is beyond just somebody that had your baby, just somebody that's trying to rip up your marriage. This is spirit's experience, influence on your divine partnership, your ultimate divine partnership. They incorporated this in so that you would be able to make it to your life partner, your twin flame, because without this situation, you would have never made it there. Okay? Like, share, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification button. Give me the thumbs up if you like it. What did I want to say? I can't even say nothing about singles, because this is still talking about things that need to be taken care of in order to move forward with something new. regardless. So if you're single, you don't have nobody in your life, then you got something that is not yet over water signs that is standing in the way of your potential. Okay? So even if you're single, I don't give a shit if you're single. You know, some people say, well, everybody ain't got babies. No, everybody doesn't have babies. If you are completely single, you have no fucking children. All right? Then you got a partner that you broke up with, that your family don't like, but you keep taking that motherfucker back, and they keep making it hard for you. You can't move on with this new person that has come and offered you love, affection, some sort of divine partnership. You can't move on with that person until you let go of this ex, the old one. All right? So that's what it is. All right, guys. I love you. Until next time, I'll be back with the next element. You guys. Okay, next, we have the element of Earth up. This is going to be for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the week of April 1st through the 6th. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages you have for my Earth signs? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo for the week of April 1st through the 6th. Four of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Chariot, Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Strength card, the Nine of Wands, 7 and 9, right across from each other. That's crazy. Four of Wands, overall energy. Okay. Okay, the first thing that sticks out to me is that some of you Earth signs, well, a lot of you Earth signs have a relationship that's going on, and this relationship is long distance. Okay, this person lives in another state, another town, hour away, 2 hours away, that sort of thing. It kind of looks like maybe you guys break up and come back together quite often, okay? And you have a tendency to tell the family members or your friends or just outside influences what's going on in your relationship, all right? Especially when you think you're done with the person. And sorry about that. I'm just listening to these. Yeah, you have a tendency to tell people that you're done with the relationship. You tell them all the bad things about your partner. And then you end up taking that person back. And you want everybody around you to accept that individual. And they don't accept that individual because you talk too much. Okay. One thing you're going to have to realize is that putting into this relationship is going to take some time. Okay. It's going to take some time and effort. Okay, because you can never really have any control or any real substance if you guys live in separate areas. Excuse me. Okay, and the crazy thing about it is it could be that you accuse this person of cheating on you a lot. You don't trust them, especially being as though they live a distance from you. You live in one area, they live in other. And they seem to be too far away for you to figure out what's going on. Okay? You feel like you're constantly defending your relationship with this Seven of Wands here. But even though you're constantly defending your relationship, you're constantly taking it back. Okay? I don't think that there's anything this person can do that will make you feel like it's over and done with. Okay? It seems as though they give you all kinds of excuses and reasoning as to why they can't, I guess, come and see you sometimes. Call you, sit on the phone. You want to know, is this person falling out of love with you? I'm going to tell you this. You're putting a strain on a relationship. I wouldn't say falling out of love. I would just say that you're putting a strain on the relationship. And it could be that this person feels that they're in a relationship with not only you, but also your mother. Oh, that is a beautiful blue jay. Look at that. Sorry, guys. blue jay right in front of me. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. They feel like they're in a relationship with you, your friends, you, your mama, you, your daddy, okay, whoever you have interfering in your relationship. They don't think it's the best thing for you, okay? The reason being is, first of all, you have to realize that they're not in your relationship. They're not the ones that are responsible for building it, okay? All they know is what you tell them, okay? And you should stop talking to them and stop telling them when you guys are having problems, and then expect them to forgive your partner whenever you feel like you're happy with them again, okay? That is putting a strain on your relationship, okay? That's for some of you. Another thing I feel for some of you guys is that employment is coming up very strongly looking at this. A lot of you earth signs, you're not satisfied in the company or the position that you've been in. And it seems like you've been in that position for a long time. Okay? But you want more. You want more money. You want more finances. You're asking me, what do I do, Bella? Do I pick up and move to this new town? I'm kind of afraid. I've been with this place, or I've been doing this business for a very long time. Okay? And transitioning and picking up a totally different field is very scary to me. Or transitioning and moving out of town and starting my business somewhere else is very scary to me. You want to know, is it going to be successful? Okay? If I lay down what I got going on right now and I pick up something totally different, is it going to be successful? I'm going to tell you this. It'll be successful if you believe it's going to be successful. That's number one. Okay? Nobody can tell you whether your career is going to be successful. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be competition. It kind of looks to me that if you move out of town and you move your business somewhere else, there's going to be a lot of competitors, okay, that are in the same field as you, okay? And it may even feel like a constant struggle to the top, whereas where you are right now, you're noticed. Even though you're not happy, you're noticed where you are. Okay, you're noticed, you have your little circle, you have your little territory that you reign over. Some of you are thinking of moving to a bigger city, a bigger town, a bigger state, okay? We got the Four of Wands, we got the Chariot, this is movement, all right? Some of you guys are thinking of moving to a bigger state, a bigger territory. It's a possibility that you can get lost in that state, especially if you're not dedicated. It's really going to be up to you and in your dedication. How bad do you want it? Okay? When you move to a place where it is more competitive, okay, in any business that you're doing, if you don't have that drive and that will to really put all of your efforts into it, I would recommend that you stay where you are and maybe wait, a little bit longer until you really want it. Okay? Because I definitely see a lot of you moving into a bigger state, bigger city, covering more grounds when it comes to your business, and having a lot more competition and really having to prove yourself in order to stay afloat. Okay? That just came out for a lot of you earth signs. That could be what's on your mind this week. April 1st through the 6th. Give me that Seven of Wands. Hold on, guys. I'm dropping cards. The Nine of Wands. That's the same card that's under it. Okay, what are we speaking of? Outside of what I've already said. Judgment and the Empress. Another situation is you could be involved with somebody. You may really, really want to be with somebody. Okay? It's one of two scenarios. There could be somebody that you're really trying to get their attention. You're trying to be with them. But maybe you feel like their child's mother or ex-wife is interfering in your relationship as well. Remember when I told you that there's some sort of interference? Okay, the partner that you're involved with. It could even be the child's mother may live in another state from their baby's father or ex-husband or something like that. They may live in another state. And this person may be taking the side of a random person or a new girlfriend or a new relationship and kind of pushing the Empress away a little bit. Okay? Really like neglecting the kids or, you know, just not putting all of their effort and energy into that relationship. Well, what I feel is that that relationship is going to be resurrected when it comes to Empress. I got to get me some coffee, guys. My throat's all closed up. That relationship's going to be resurrected. Okay? It needs to be resurrected. There needs to be less fighting. Okay? And the way that you can stop the fighting is, first of all, the Empress needs to stop thinking that she's in control. That's number one. Okay? You don't control a person just because you have children by them. You don't control a person just because they keep coming back to you. Of course, they're going to keep coming back to you if they have a child with you. All right? But you're going to have to stop butting into this person's relationship, especially if you're not with this individual anymore and they'd have moved on with someone else. Okay? Stop using a child as a pawn or, you know, your history as a pawn to keep and hold on to this individual. It seems to me that they moved on into something new. Right? You're making it very difficult on their new girlfriend or a new wife or something like that. Okay? So stop doing that, guys, because that will come back on you. That's creating negative karma. You're hurting somebody else, okay? Because this new person may not have any children with this individual, all right? Or they may not be married, but they're trying to work to get there. And you could be interfering in that relationship and causing a bunch of problems for them, okay? And look at this 4 of Cups. The Death card, best on the person that's in question could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. The person that's in question, the baby's mother, or I'll put it this way. The mother of the kid, the person that's interfering into the person's life that this earth sign is trying to come together with is maybe a Sagittarius or a Aries. All right? The person I'm talking about. Okay? This is the one that has kids with them. It could even be that you're dealing with someone and both of you guys have kids. But maybe the Queen of Wands, which is Sagittarius or Aries, has more pull than maybe the new baby mama. Okay? He keeps running back to her. I'm sorry, I got indigestion so damn bad. He keeps running back to her. He could be a Cancer. All right? It could be 2 of you sharing a Cancer. Maybe, you know, he's both of you guys' baby father or whatever. One of you living in another state. All right? It may be the new baby's mom that lives in another state. Or it could be, you know, depending on where you're at and where he's at, he could be the one that lives in a different state. Okay? But he keeps attaching to this Queen of Wands. She's controlling his life. And the sad thing about it is that she might be in another relationship. And she's still controlling his life. Making it difficult for him to move on. You know, I'm just looking at this 4 of Cups. And the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the Moon and the Death card. It looks like it was over between these two a long time ago. However, there's some sort of secretive behavior that this woman has in her heart. That she doesn't talk about. Like she still loves him. And I think that it's not even that she wants to be be with him. She just want to control what the fuck he goes to next. She wants people to know that my child will always come first. You know, she likes to throw her weight around a little bit and fuck with him. Because maybe his kid is his pride and joy. Alright? I see a lot of that energy with little girls. Maybe he has a daughter by her, maybe a son by you. Especially if it's Cancer. But this Queen of Wands is interference, okay? And she uses the child as a pawn to keep hold of him. But she looked like she moved on with something totally different. But it doesn't matter. I have his little girl, or I have his daughter, and there ain't no fucking way, you know, he's going to move on with just anybody. He has to seek me for approval, okay? There's no need getting mad at her, because you should get mad at the man. Okay, how the fuck is she controlling you and she gets, you know, a whole new motherfucker? She's fucking somebody else. You understand? Get mad at the man. But he's probably been doing it for so long, he's used to it, you know. His kid by her may be old as shit, fucking teenager, 15, 16 years old, you know, and he's still controlling. And it could even be that maybe the Queen of Wands is not the baby mama. Maybe it's the kid. Maybe it's the kid that learned it from the mother. All right, maybe they have an Aries or Sagittarius child that's a teenager. Okay, and she may be caught up into the life of calling on her dad for all that financial shit, you know, and it's putting a strain on your relationship with him. Okay, or you just recently had a new baby, you're the newbie, and maybe the daughter, or, you know, if the daughter is the Aries or Sagittarius, the daughter is very jealous because maybe you might be messing with a man who has kids that are spaced far apart, you know. That's what it looks like in this reading. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You know, you might be messing with a man who you just had a baby by this person, but his daughter, his last child, is 15, 16 years old. See what I'm saying? And she's getting in the way, or her mother's getting in the way. There's some sort of pull that's pulling and breaking your family apart, making it difficult. Okay? I just feel like there's something spaced apart when I look at this Seven of Pentacles. Spaced apart. The children, the kids. It's not a new pregnancy. Maybe you just had a new child, or maybe you got a small kid, 2 years old, 3. And then he has a grown-ass daughter, 21, 22. You know, doesn't have to be 15, 16. It just means that she's learned it from the mother. How to control her father, maybe. Okay? And she calls him, and he does whatever the fuck she wants him to do. Okay? That could be any zodiac sign. I said Cancer because I see that damn Chariot here. Okay? But it could be another earth sign like yourself. Or it could be a fire sign. You know? Earth, water, or fire. Period. Okay? You guys could be in this situation. That's what I feel for you guys this week. But remember, it's only a week. Okay? It has a tendency to change. So, you know, just be patient. And the energy will change, hopefully. Sometimes I've seen energy stick around for a long time. Okay? Like, share, comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit me up for a personal reading at Allseeingeyetarot@gmail.com. Look in the description box below for the pricing. I'll be back with the last element. Thank you. Welcome back, Bella. Thank you, guys. I'm here with the last element. It's going to be air. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. For the week of April 1st through April 6th. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Spirit of the universe, what are the messages you have for my air signs? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for the week of April 1st through the 6th. Definitely get your timestamps in if you want to be looked out for a reading this week. And last week, because I have not chosen my winners for last week. So you still have time to timestamp on the board for last week. Remember that you need all 4 elements and the times that I start, you know, the reading for those time-stamped, okay, to even be chosen. If you just pick up yours and your water sign, you just put water, you know, I appreciate it. Well, more than likely, the people that are watching it appreciate it. But those are not the people that are usually my winners. It's usually those that timestamp all 4, okay? Alright, Spirit of the universe, what are the messages you have for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for the week of April 1st through the 6th? Okay, one more here. Oh, shit. The High Priestess. 3 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. We got a lot of third-party situations going on. Either you're the third party or you're dating someone that has a third party. The Queen of Cups. Look at that, 3 of Pentacles. I got the 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles on board, along with the High Priestess. That's a secretive relationship, secret development. I got the Chariot under the 3 of Cups. The World under the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you have a contract that is not finished out yet, okay? And maybe you're cheating on a husband or wife. This could be a woman that's doing this to her husband, or it could be a man that's doing it to his wife. It doesn't matter. It's a contract, though, and you guys can't move forward in this new relationship until you close that out. Look at that, King of Cups, King and Queen of Cups on board in air signs, okay? This is a divine partnership. When I see the King and Queen pop up like that with the Eight of Pentacles, it's a divine partnership. Ten of Swords. There's some heartbreak and betrayal that's going on with you guys, okay? I'll put it this way. Some of you were legally married to a water sign. Maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't matter. I got both water signs here, okay? You're married to the same individual. And maybe they were responsible for breaking your heart, cheating on you, bringing another person, a third party into your relationship. And maybe you got the hell out of there. Okay, maybe you moved very fast, okay? I'm not surprised because air signs do this dumb shit. They do it all the time. As soon as the partner is cheating on them with someone, they automatically push that person away or they move away. Okay, but they do it not because they're done and over with, but because they want to get this person's attention or they're afraid that they're going to lose. I wouldn't know. I have a Libra rising and I've been doing that forever, okay? As soon as I find out my partner is cheating on me, you know, I'll just, oh, okay, go ahead, see you, goodbye. But truthfully, I really love that person and I'm not really done. But I don't know what to do and I'm afraid to lose. Okay, that's Bella being real, all right? And a lot of you are having that same issue. I'm afraid to lose, Bella. I mean, I found out he's cheating. He got another girlfriend. I'm going to lose. You know, you just start freaking the fuck out because air signs stay in their head, okay? And just think and think and think and think. And it's crazy, all right? I feel like you moved on prematurely from this person and there is still a contract in place. So some of you air signs are jumping into new relationships thinking that you know, fuck it, I moved on. I'm with someone else. And that's not the case. I'm going to tell you that. I'll put it this way. Whoever is dealing with this water sign, okay, in your relationship, or whoever moved on to a water sign, or maybe a water sign has caused some sort of infidelity. You could be two air signs that are together, and maybe there was a water sign that interfered in your relationship. All right? Whoever has moved on and think you're moving on with that water sign, okay, moving on from a water sign or moving on with a water sign, it's impossible. You can't do it right now. All right? Now, this could be the ultimate goal for the King and Queen to come together in the element of water, okay? So this could be somebody who is a Libra, sun sign, a Scorpio riser, okay? I've seen a lot of life partners within Libra and Scorpio, okay? So I'm not surprised if you guys are Libra and Scorpio. And Scorpio could be your long-term partner's zodiac sign, okay? And you broke up because of some sort of infidelity. I can't even just blame it on the man. I have to say the woman or the man. You know, when the queen and king come up, Spirit is showing me no one's better than the other, okay? It's happening in both, you know, genders. The males are doing it and as well as the females are doing it, okay? So you're disrespecting the union, and I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. Some of you tried to move on. It could be some sort of business agreement or business relationship that's going on. It could even be that maybe one of you thought that your partner was cheating on you with a water sign. Okay, you moved on into another relationship, and it could have been that you were, maybe you live out of town or something. You moved out of town for business or some shit here. This shit is not going to work. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not going to work. If you recently broke up with your partner because you found out they were cheating on you, or you believe they were cheating on you with a water sign, okay, and then you didn't jump your ass out of that relationship, and you moved away, and you claim that you're collabing or doing something with business with the person, the new person you moved on with, that shit's going to end. It's going to end. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to end, okay? Because you still got this contract in place. I'm going to look at the contract and try to see how I can get you out of it. You might need to hit me up for personal reading, because when this is going to hang you, okay? And especially, you know, I would say definitely hit me up. Libra, Aquarius, because you have blessings that are coming in right around this summer, okay? Right around this, you know, the end of spring moving into the summer. Okay, I think that there is going to be another vertex that is going to be hitting very soon, and a lot of air signs are going to be included in this, okay? So definitely you need to figure out if you got all your karma cleared up before this vertex hit. if you want to move into this partnership, this water and air, because I think it's really all about water and air, this vertex that's coming up. I'm just letting you know. This could be marriages too, because let me tell you something about these cards. This is my New Visions Tarot, okay? And I'm going to tell you how powerful this deck is for me. When I am thinking about the scenario that's going on, all I do is shuffle. And as I shuffle, it tells me the story just by, you know, how if I was to piece them apart like this, it's telling me the story of the relationship. And if I just kept doing that, I don't even need to lay a spread. I can just read what's going on with the cards, okay? So I definitely know that there is a third-party situation. This could be in a marriage, because the Hierophant is popping up on me, okay? The Ten of Pentacles keep popping up on me as well. This could be a long-term marriage, all right? With you air signs, okay? Maybe you're married to a water sign. Maybe you're married to another air sign. I got water in their chart. I keep saying that I'm interchangeable. So maybe you're Aquarius and you're married to Libra, or you're Libra married to Libra, Libra married to Gemini. Oh, something like that. You're married to this individual, and they have water in their chart. Maybe their rising is Scorpio or Pisces or something like that. This is your life partner. Maybe you tried to hurry up and get away from this person. You tried to make it over because you felt like they were cheating on you or something like that. With a water sign. Okay? And hold up. I gotta move this, guys. Okay. Because this is, my chair is bumping it. All right. You felt like they were cheating on you. So you hurry up and run out of that situation and you start up something new. I'm used to Libra doing dumb shit like that. Libra will do that. Libra, they don't fucking play, okay? They're very young. They're very immature when it comes to spirituality. They don't give a fuck about life partners or twin flames. You very rarely hear a Libra talking about twin flames or life partner. They don't really care. They feel like, listen, if this motherfucker's cheating on me, or if they don't make me feel secure and it's not my way, I'm moving the fuck on, okay? I don't give a fuck what Bella say or anybody else. That's Libra. Libras do not play. They will move on your ass. The problem is when you got a Libra that is involved in a marriage or a long-term partnership, a life partner, something like that, it's going to hang you, okay? So it's kind of like, even though you run out of this situation, Libra, I keep saying, this has to be Libra. Even though you run out of this situation, try to move on with somebody else, Spirit's going to yank you right back to that partner. You know, you're taking a long road. You could take the shorter road. The shorter road is to go back, you know, finish out your lesson or whatever you're supposed to learn with this individual so you can get to a life partner, or finish out this karmic situation, or finish out the life partnership. Okay, period. I don't know. I mean, you just need to go the fuck back home, okay? Because the shit's not over. Okay, Linda? All right, let me see. I'm going to look at the High Priestess. High Priestess. Let's look at her. See if she'll tell me anything. Seven of Swords and a Six of Swords. Some of you are fake as shit, okay? You sneaky ass motherfuckers. You used, maybe you found your husband cheating on you, or you found your wife cheating on you, and that was an excuse for you to move on with somebody that you are crazy about, okay? Maybe you had a crush on somebody, and you wanted to be with that person anyway, so you were just waiting for your husband to fuck up, or waiting for your wife to fuck up so you can move on with that person, all right? And maybe you're trying to use it as a business or a collaboration with this Three of Pentacles. But the truth is, you're sneaky as fuck, okay? You ran the fuck off. You end up having to go backwards and go back and take care of what the fuck you didn't close up, okay? Trust me, you can't get nothing past me, Linda. I don't know why y'all still try. Quit playing with me, okay? I am the queen of these motherfucking cards. Don't play with me. I know the situation. Okay, let's see. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's somebody that you was all crazy about. There was somebody that you was all crazy about, thinking that they were the end-all be-all. This was God to you, and you moved the fuck on with this nigga or this girl or whatever the fuck. Yeah, the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. You were moving towards this person because you believe that this person is going to, I don't know, boost your ego. Something, you know. It's something about collaboration. I'm telling you. Two twos here on the Three of Pentacles. It's something about collaboration, okay? And this is about you traveling and you're feeling like, oh, well, what I've been in for a long time has ran its course. It's over and done with. So I'm going to move on to something else. And it's not even that you want this person because you love this person. You could want this person because of vanity or the way they look, or, you know, maybe they know how to do something really good and it will help your career or help you to shine. I'm telling you, this is Libra energy because Libras do shit like this. I cannot see Aquarius ever doing this. Or Gemini. Okay? Geminis is fiercely independent. They don't need another motherfucker to do nothing. And Aquarius won't trust it far enough to fucking do it, okay? You are not going to see an Aquarius leaving her husband, moving way out of town with some random motherfucker that they were just fantasizing about. That is Libra shit. Trust me. Okay? Aquarius will never do no shit like that. Go to this 3 of Cups. You were already messing around with this person. This person may live in another state, okay? You were already messing around. Look at that. 5 of Cups. Right now, you could be feeling remorseful. And maybe you have a child by this individual. You probably got kids by this person or whatever, your husband or wife, okay? And you were fantasizing or thinking that the grass was greener on the other side. You were trying to run off with this other person, whoever they are. Maybe they're a fire sign, because I don't know, the fire's just shooting at me. Maybe they're a Sagittarius or a Leo, okay? People that carry a high profile, okay? Sagittarius is one of them. Sagittarius carries a high profile, or they're very known or very beautiful, you know. People that would make you do some dumb shit and destroy your whole family. It could even be that you are remorseful right now. Maybe you left this person. Maybe you left your husband because you believe they were having a kid on you. Maybe that's what you believe. And then you find out there's no fucking baby. You just lost your husband. And maybe you picked up, moved out of town, started a relationship with this new person, and found out their true fucking colors. Okay? You're remorseful now. I know that. Because it comes out that... But you know what's crazy? You were already fucking with this person. You were already... Your main goal... You were already cheating with this person in your mind. Okay? So your husband didn't have a fair chance, or your wife didn't have a fair chance. Okay, period. You were already cheating. All right? You were already with the motherfucker that live out of town. Whoever that is. You know who that is. Chariot. Let me see. Wheel of Fortune. See, these are changes that are... Look at that. These are changes that are taking place, okay? Maybe Spirit used this relationship to revive you, because maybe you were feeling down. Maybe you really did believe that your husband was cheating on you, or your wife was cheating on you, or there was another baby, or there was paternity issues or something like that. And you picked up and you moved on with something else that looked like it was appealing, looked like it was going to be with you forever. And then you made the decision to go ahead and move out of town with this person. Now you're sitting there like, Bella, what have I done? I fucked up, you know. And maybe your husband had moved the fuck on. You don't even have a door to get back in, you know. Maybe your husband moved on, because you're looking at this Death card, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they used that relationship to revive you. Okay, so it could have been a soulmate relationship, absolutely. But it didn't have no longevity on it, because you still are under a contract, okay? So what happens? Now it could look like maybe you want to go home. Maybe you are remorseful and you want to go home. You want to go home. There's something about kids here. Okay? Maybe you felt like your husband was having a kid on you. It could even be that you lost your relationship because your husband did have a baby on you. All right? Maybe he had a baby with a bitch out of town. I don't know, Linda. All right? And maybe you're heartbroken and you're suppressing this. But there's still work that needs to be done between the two of you before this shit's over. It's with a water sign. I feel like it's with a water sign. For some of you. You know, because this shit is going to twist all over the place depending on your zodiac sign. Going to the Eight of Pentacles. This is a really interesting reading. It shows pain, pleasure, you know, remorse. Like, this is interesting. The Devil. So you're still contracted with this person. You can't get out of that contract. The King of Swords. This could be, look at the, I got the King of Swords. Hold on, let me just lay them. The King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. All right, this is the situation. Some of you air signs were married to a water sign. All right? You were in a marriage. That water sign cheated on you with a Virgo Taurus. Had a baby on you. All right? That's the scenario for a lot of you water signs and air signs that are connected. It caused a divorce. All right? However, maybe you don't want to let go of this person. But you don't know how to stop this person from doing what they did to you. So you move on and act like you got it together. and you push this person away, but secretly inside you don't feel you had closure. You feel betrayed in a worse way. That needs to be worked out. Okay? You still have a contract with your husband. That needs to be worked out. Even though this other woman is in a picture and she may have a child by him. Okay? Another scenario. Let's say that you're a Libra and you're dating a Libra or Aquarius. This is two fucking air. Trust me, I feel this shit. 2 air signs. All right? One of you are motivated by fame, money, that sort of shit. That's why the Queen of Pentacles is here. Then you got it with the 4 of Pentacles. Maybe you and your husband were doing a business together. And then maybe the wife was looking at somebody totally different. Okay? Totally different. Somebody that looked like they had more money or something. Just more appealing. So she picked her ass up and go towards him. Put all her money, effort, and energy into that new guy. Leave her husband fucked up. Well, he ain't gonna be fucked up, but she leaves him fucked up in her mind. And now she's regretting it. Because maybe this other person that she got with used her for fame or money. The one that looked like he had it all together really didn't have shit. So he kind of like played her. And he doesn't give her half of what her husband gave her. Go back home if that's you. You can talk to me about it and hit me up for a personal reading. We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it because that's difficult. Everybody gets tired. You know, I'm not here to judge you. I mean, I've made my mistakes. Trust me, I'm not perfect. Queen of Cups. Judgment and the 6 of Swords. Okay, what's the judgment there? Let me see. Like I said, some of you are connected with the 7 of Pentacles and a Fool. Some of you are connected with a water sign. And that water sign had a child on you. Go to that 7 of Pentacles. Temperance. Yeah, they had a child on you. But you still need to forgive them before you could end that contract completely. So, those of you that just recently got out of a marriage because your husband fucked you around, had a baby on you or whatever, you know, you might be asking, well, where's the man that's for me? Well, he's not coming, Linda, until you go back and fix that shit with your husband. All right? Because what you don't realize is that you have a bitterness in your heart. It has created some pain and betrayal inside of you. And it's very difficult for you to move on. You can't move on that way. The 7 of Pentacles, see, the Fool is here right next to the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is like to wait. There's still work to be done. There's still time and effort and energy to be put in. And it's on judgment, you know? It's on judgment. Judgment is about a resurrection. It's renewing yourself. It's changing. Okay, so these 2 cards on judgment just represents that you are suppressing this pain inside. Okay? And you want to be able to move on with somebody else. But the 6 of Swords, you're taking that heartbreak, that pain, that bitterness, and you're not trusting nobody. So you ask Spirit for a new man, and you don't trust men because of what your husband did to you. You never got any closure. That's a deep reading. I'm eager to do the monthlies now, which are coming right after this video. Okay? I love you much. I thank you for watching this. Do like, share, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit your notification button. Timestamp if you want to win a free reading. Look in the description box for the prices for April. Oh, excuse me. Okay? Keep supporting me because I'm going to keep supporting you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, guys.